Hello and welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. I've had a lot of requests recently to show everybody how to withdraw money from Binance to a bank account in the UK for GBP. Now this is exactly how I would go about doing it in the modern day personally, and hopefully this helps everybody out. And as always, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor or affiliated with Binance. So first things first, open up the app and you want to select the wallet section down in the bottom right hand corner. And then if you select your spot wallet, you're going to see all of the crypto that you actually own. Next to it, there's going to be a thing called the funding wallet. This is what we're going to use today. So what you want to select is spot, and then you want to transfer some funds over from your spot wallet to your funding wallet. So to do that, on the spot wallet, select transfer. You're going to select how much you want to transfer over. Now, any crypto does work, but I would recommend doing it with USDT just because it's a nice benchmark, a stable coin. Transfer successful. Okay, thank you very much. Then I'm going to head over to my funding wallet. Now, when I'm on this, I'm going to see my balance in my funding wallet, and then I'm going to select P2P. Now, my balance is actually a bit higher because I've already got $200 in here, but I've just added another $100, as you may be able to see. I'm going to select P2P, and this means like peer-to-peer. So in essence, the way this is going to work is that because we cannot withdraw directly from Binance to our bank account because regulations say you can't, to get money off of the app, you do it via another person peer-to-peer. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I have no idea the logistics behind it, but all I know is Binance offer this service, and this is what you have to do to get money from Binance to your bank, and it has worked for me. But all of these people on the left-hand side are either businesses or individuals who will essentially buy your crypto from you and send your money to your bank. And I know it sounds pretty wild, but it's just peer-to-peer transactions. Now, everybody has got their own percentage of how many transactions they've completed. So for example, this person at the top has 101 trades in the last 32 days completed, 92% actual rate of completing those trades and success. That the money you have isn't released till the person has sent you the crypto, sent you the money to your bank account. They don't get your crypto until you select, yes, I've received the money in the bank. So in that sense, it is not a bad thing. Some of them will have Pro, for example, next to them as well. So 925 transactions, 98% conversion rate as well. So the more essentially you do this, the more you kind of want to go to people who have very good conversions and trade success rates, as well as the exchange rate you're getting right there on the left-hand side as well. So 0.798, 0.799, 0.803. So that's the exchange rate you're going to get for the USDT. We're looking to sell US dollar tether to Great British pounds essentially. Now, the way this works is that for some exchange rates are far too good, but they all require Alipay. I'd say the first thing you want to do is you want to select what payment you're looking to do this via. So for me, I like it when they send the money to my Monzo bank account. So I'm going to select confirm. Then only the people that transfer via Monzo are going to come up. So my next thing is going to be I'm going to select amount. How much would I like to sell? I'm going to sell 100 USDT, which is like, let's say 90 pounds-ish. So I'm going to select 90. And then it's going to bring up all of these people who are in my frame of account and value. So what I would then do is I would select sell right here. And then I would select how much of my crypto I would like to sell. So you don't want to be on buy fiat because you've got USDT. You want to be on buy crypto. The answer is going to be 100. I then pay a 5-cent fee, and then I will be told that I will get 77.16 pounds. So once I've done this, I type that in. I then select the bank account that I'd like them to send the money to. So in my case, it's going to be Monzo. If you've never done this before, tap right here, and you want to tap supported payment methods at the bottom and add your bank account. And then what you'll see is once you've placed the order, it will say pending buyer's payment. And then it will tell you the person who's going to be sending you the money to your bank account. And essentially what happens now is your details will be automatically sent to them, but sometimes you'll see on the right hand side there is a chat icon. They then may request for you to send your bank details again via the chat so that they have them, I believe. And essentially you'll see at the very bottom it says payment received. Now you only want to tick that box when you've looked at your bank account and the money is in your bank from this transaction. Now, the payment received button doesn't actually go yellow until they've selected that they've sent the payment. So you can't accept it until they've said, yep, I've sent the money. And in essence, you basically want to make sure that you've checked and got the money before you tick that payment received button. So as soon as you tick that, your money goes straight to the person who's been sending you the fiat for your crypto. But once you tick it, essentially the transaction does occur. Now you have to make sure quite a few things, that their bank account matches their actual crypto name on Binance, and Binance will instruct you on what else to look at. Sometimes you'll see there's a time limit. It says the buyer will pay in X amount of time. If that time limit expires, and if an hour expires, then the transaction will be cancelled. So on my screen right now, it has changed. It's come up with all of my details, the person who's buying my crypto from me, their real name, and then all of the order information in terms of how much I'll receive. And the bottom button, payment received, has now gone yellow. That is because the person buying my crypto has selected that they've sent the payment over to me. If I head on over to my Monzo bank account, you'll see I've got a transaction received of £77.16p. Now, one thing to note is that sometimes people try and select that they've sent you the payment before they actually have. So always be careful of that. I've seen it in my bank account. I'm going to select payment received. I have verified that the payment has been received. It gives you the final terms and conditions, and then select confirm. Once this has happened, I'll have to type in my authenticator details, and pretty much the transaction is completed. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not affiliated with Binance, so nothing I say or do or give and can be taken as financial advice. And Binance support is always your best bet in terms of withdrawing.